welcome to another episode of More to the Story. I am Farron Moore.
What up, everybody? I'm to hear more.
And today we have a guest that's in here with us.
We have a what? What was that word? What did you call her? What was it again?
A guesses.
Okay. You double down on it. You had a chance. Cool.
Look, I just got to own it at this point.
You don't. You don't have to own that. You could have let it go.
You can stand on it.
We have a guest.
You can stand on it.
Is that better?
No.
We have a guest in here with us today. Hi, Rebecca.
Hey, girl, hey.
Oh, debutante, beauty pageant,
Extraordinaire. Yeah, that is me.
What's the right word?
Pageant queen,
Pageant queen,
beauty queen.
beauty queen,
My current title is Miss Grand California. So yeah.
Miss Grand.
Miss Grand.
What's that?
California.
What's that mean?
Yes.
It's like a different pageant system. You know how they have like Miss America, Miss Universe.
Mhm.
It's an international pageant, but they really want brains, body, and beauty. So that's why I feel like
I would fucking kill it.
you could you honestly, and Miss Universe, they got rid of the age requirements, so you can go ahead and apply.
So a little bit you would normally be too old.
Yeah, no, because
Yeah.
I would have been too old. So
okay, gotcha.
Oh,
yeah,
Right.
really?
yeah,
What did they be on? Like 18 to 21?
18 to like 27.
Okay.
Oh, really?
But now anybody can do it. So I might sign my grandma out.
Go home.
What an entire fool.
Go home.
Just kicking out the gate like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Ruthie Jean, if you want it.
Wait, what's her name?
Ruthie Jean.
Ruthie Jean. What's
My
with the name
No,
Jean?
Jean.
My mama's Imogene.
My mama's
And my
Valerie
grandma's
Jean.
Imogene.
I don't know what it was
Valerie
during that
Jean?
time. They need to do a census report. Like, how many Jeans were out there?
Yo,
Jean was the Michael of the women's names.
Really?
You know, there's a lot of Michaels out there.
but was Michael's not like a country name? That's still fairly common.
But I mean, it was
We
a
don't
common
hear
name.
Jean anymore.
We
Like,
don't hear
so what
Jean.
was the name back? I feel like
It was-
Robert was probably.
Rob,
Why
yeah,
you pointing at me?
Robert.
Who named Robert in here? Get your hand down. Get your
Not-
hand-
I
get your
mean-
hand down. What is you doing?
I was just like you made
Yeah.
yourself look guilty.
No,
I was
I was like, what you
making
Who
a
Robert
point.
here? Ain't no Roberts in here.
I
What
was
you talking
making
about?
a
names. The old people names, like
Shit.
Gertrude. You know what I mean? That's
Gertrude.
That's
Gertrude,
seasoned.
Mary Beth.
Marybeth.
Maryland. You don't hear
Maryland.
Maryland's anymore.
You know, I got a coworker named Marilyn.
How old is she?
She
A
might be
thousand?
about I think we about the same age. I
No,
hope.
you ain't.
She at least
She might be like 30
15
though, but she ain't like
to
65.
38
No,
years older than you.
No, we about the same age. I don't know. Maybe it's her grandma name,
Is she a Maryland Jr.?
Marilyn Jean.
They out there.
Maryland Jane Jr.
Yeah, they out there.
So
Hold on.
yes, thank you
Of
for
course.
joining us today.
Of course.
I straight up text her last night.
Indeed.
Like, what you doing tomorrow morning?
We good for some random pull-ups.
And listen, I'm
we
here
are
for
good
it,
for the random pull-up.
and I'm here.
It's like I feel like I want to see your face and hear your voice. Let's get to it.
That's what she said when she walked in. I ain't seen you in the month of Sunday. I was like, it was just the show, wasn't it?
It was a good little time.
Yes,
Life
yes.
be lifing.
Yes, it's
listen.
been far too long.
It has.
Far too long. You are about to melt. Are
No,
you
I'm not. I'm
okay?
good.
You good?
I'm good now.
All right.
Okay, little babies. How you?
I'm making
gassy.
it.
Well,
Oh.
her. Got you.
All
My
right,
bad.
praise Jesus. You want some
My bad.
more?
I thought you was, yeah. I'm not. It's just,
You need me to get your pacifier, lay on your back,
Like a lymphatic massage.
push your legs up.
I should have stopped taking those pills once I started the liquid diet, but I was like, I'm
oh,
gonna burn
so
that
you
candle at both
bloated.
ends. Yeah.
Oh,
So
bless.
you about to die a little bit. Okay, let's
Oh.
speed it up.
Oh,
Girl, how you
wait.
doing? Shit.
Well, I'm all right.
Nigga about to die.
Can't
I got a
help
diaper
that.
on. It's all good.
Oh my lord.
The fuck?
But I'm making it. I low key had a existential crisis the other day.
What happened?
I'm realizing that next year I turn 30.
Okay.
I'm just not.
Why do you do that?
You
Why did you do that like that?
You
It's
not
like-
ready?
30? Like, girl,
Oh, girl.
I'm still a teenager, like, in my mind.
Bless your heart.
If I got pregnant today, it's a teenage pregnancy. I I don't know what I'm gonna tell my mama. I'm be scared to tell my daddy. Like,
so basically, you still on your mama's insurance, her phone plan, her car insurance.
No, I'm past all of that, and that's the problem. I'm like,
listen, that's how you know you're grown. When you no longer qualify for your parents' insurance, that's when you're grown. That's when you can have the baby.
You can figure it out, and I'm like, me?
As soon as I turned 25, I was out for insurance. I started going raw that day.
That's crazy. My parents had me at 25, and I'm like, that's when I turned 25. I was like, boy, hell no.
Young.
Yo, I was 20 when I had my kid, and I was like, this was still far too young. I felt like I was a 13-year-old.
But you're done now.
Now that's true.
You're done now before 40.
Now I'm done, but now that I'm done, like, she and I are like so close in maturity right now. Real talk. Because I feel like the older I get, the more childlike I get. The more comfortable I get with who I am. So the more playful I get. So all these things. And so like right now we're neck and neck. And I'm like, I don't even qualify to lead you anymore. Like for
what
real.
Am I gonna tell you, child? I don't know.
Let's discuss. Hey, roomie, let's discuss.
But you know what? That's going to be good because she about to go to college, huh?
She's not even doing college. This motherfucker want to stay with me forever.
That's wonderful.
Even if she goes to college,
let me tell you
she
what's
is not
not
leaving home. Even if she goes to college. But at least she feel
comfortable enough to be like, I'm going to stay home. My mom was like, girl, you finna stay on campus. I don't know what you finna do, but you got to go.
Even if she goes to college. Like she's right now making plans. Like I want to get a job. I'm like these friends. We've talked about getting a place together once they graduate and stuff because they're still in school. So she's like making these plans. She's having these conversations. But also, she also will say straight to my face, I'm not ready to like grow up. She was like, I'm gonna live here forever.
Kids, though, like their generation, like they're very self-aware.
Yes.
I got it late.
Yeah.
It was through a lot of therapy and a lot of money that I figured out I ain't got my stuff together. So at least she know.
It was me realizing that I was the people that I was judging.
Oh, absolutely.
And it was like, oh, wait, so let me fix me so that I can judge with a clear-hearted mind.
I'm the drama.
I want to judge with a clear-hearted mind.
No, that was my existential crisis. I was like, oh, am I the problem?
You're about to be 30, so stop with that face.
I don't want to.
What do you think it means? What do you think is going to change?
You know, the thing about it is everybody says like your 30s is like your best years. It's like your 20s with money. And right now, I'm still like, girl, I don't know what's going on. I'm out here. Mm-hmm. That's it. I'm just out here.
I mean, that's what it's gonna be. You're just gonna be more confident with it. You're gonna be like, I'm out here.
I'm scared.
Yeah, it sounded like it was a question mark on the end of it. Like, I'm out here.
There's a little quiver.
Yeah, but like when you're 30, you're like, I'm out here. You're gonna be confident in even the fucked up decisions you make. I'm like, yeah, I know it was crazy.
I feel like I had that in my 20s though. Like, I did some wild stuff.
In your 20s, you're feeling.
What you do? What's some wild stuff? I want to be in your business.
Stayed up past 11:30.
No. I remember.
She done more than that.
I was like, maybe. I couldn't have even been 20. I might have been 21. Might have been 21. Mm-hmm. And it was in college, randomly. Me and my homegirl was like, we finna go to New Orleans. Now, mind you, it was Mardi Gras. I had already decided I wasn't gonna go. I called my dad. We halfway to New Orleans. And I was like, hey, daddy, I'm on my way. He at work. Not even prepared. My homegirl is under 21. I was with my homeboy Vaughn. May he rest in peace. Him and his homeboys drinking and smoking. I'm talking about on the way from Houston to New Orleans. All kinds of bad. My parents knew. They'd be like
if you had gotten pulled over.
Oh, we're done.
Yes.
We're done. Mind you, get on Bourbon Street. Toe up. I'm toe up.
You drunk by the time you get into the city.
I'm toe up.
Big bags.
Yo.
Outside. My daddy came and got me and my friend Taylor at like 6 a.m. And you know my daddy, he'd popo. So he was like, girl, just keep your money on you. Don't put your purse behind you. I'll come get you. Came, got us weed out of there. Had to go to Walmart.
All her money got stolen. She was like, I put it in my bra.
I had my money, but nothing. I mean, didn't have no place to stay. Ain't really have no real money because we in college. We got like what?
$50
maybe.
Y'all.
Between the three of y'all.
And they was like, we don't know where we gonna stay. I said, well, I'm going to my daddy's house. Y'all niggas can't come to my daddy's house. Like,
you ain't shit.
I mean, me and Taylor was good, but I ain't finna bring no men to my daddy's house.
Yeah.
Like, nah, you gotta figure it out. I don't know what they did, but had a blast.
Did y'all drive back together?
Nah. I caught.
get back?
Were these
How'd you
friendships
get
even
back?
intact
Wait.
after the end of this trip?
They are men. They need to figure it out. They figured it out. They drove back, but we took a mega bus on like that Monday.
You left the niggas in the cold. You a cold.
I mean,
piece.
I think they was trying to lay up, and I was like, nah, fam, not at my daddy house. He gonna kill both of us. We gonna be
And
staying in
the whole
hood.
time, them guys was probably like, "Why we even come on this trip? We came with these
Listen.
chicks because we was trying to
And
get
then
it in."
I got caught up on Bourbon. On Bourbon of all 1 million people on
What
Bourbon
does
Street.
caught up mean?
Oh,
Define caught up.
Listen, my roster was there. Didn't know. I had like 3 people roll up. I said, "Oh."
And you
Tryna
too
hide.
high and drunk to even act right.
Man, trying to disappear. You think they can see me, girl? They can see you.
Oh, young
We
bad.
like saying if they can't see you, they showed up
They
in your
showed
loud
up.
drunk ass.
And then it was
Big
worse. Like, I'm
bad
talking about my
dog.
roster was that roll with one of the dudes on my roster. It's a bad.
You rode with him
He
and
was in
then
the car.
ditched him.
I mean, he wasn't gonna be at my daddy house. Now
He
I was
was
gonna
like,
be
"Look."
crazy, but there was some risk I'm just not gonna take. You know what I'm
He
saying?
was like, I was going to my daddy house.
To my
all
daddy house.
bets off.
All bets off.
My daddy house part right there just solidifies it all. Ain't nothing
Literally.
happening on my daddy
Now,
house.
listen, a lot of things can happen. Not there.
That's crazy.
Not
I
here,
lost
man.
my
I wonder how
virginity
these
at
boys
my
got-
daddy's house.
How that
You a wild child.
She really is.
I was like, take this, nigga.
I never set foot
I
inside
wouldn't
my
be
daddy
doing
house.
this if
No.
you was a better father. No.
Bro.
You know that John Travolta gift when he be like,
That's
like,
how you feel?
I never knew where my dad stayed. So I can walk inside the house. I'm like, is this
Who is
it?
it? I don't know. Not me.
No,
No,
I wouldn't know. I have no idea where he's staying.
No idea.
Oh my God. I love the spectrum of daddiness that we
Oh,
have
man.
all experienced.
Listen, you know what I'm saying?
A not present dad to a dad that didn't put in the effort to a loving dad.
You know, I think he loved me.
Oh, not I think.
No, I'm the oldest child. I feel like I just get a lot of the my parents don't really know what they doing. But because I'm the eldest, they just be like, well, girl, I don't know.
It's like they don't know what they doing, but they also be like, they give you so much responsibility.
Yeah.
And it's like, have you even properly equipped me with
like, do
all
you
this
even
that
trust your own parents to know that I would follow through, right? Like, I don't know.
Y'all don't know until you try. That's what I've been trying to tell the
But
kid.
don't try
like,
with me. I don't want to be the guinea pig.
No,
Try
I'm
with my brother,
saying,
man.
like, you don't know what you're capable of until you try. Like, the kid doesn't want, like, she wants to stay there and everything. And this is like, I'll try to understand where she's coming from. And I also try to understand what it might have been like if I didn't have to move out the house as early as I did.
Yeah.
I moved out at 14 based on certain circumstances. But
Yeah.
it also encouraged me to be, like, hyper independent. Like, I wasn't going to take no's for no answer. I was going to get the shit done. And my little poor baby, if she ain't got her phone and I just left her at the mall, she's going to live at that mall.
No, she is not.
My baby going to live at that
She
mall.
don't know
She gonna sleep on-
G's.
She going to sleep on the
You remember
mattresses at
MapQuest?
Macy's.
No, you sleep on the kid because when she needs to step up, she 1000% goes into full protective mode
Really?
of everybody around her. When she's out with her friends, they like to, she has told me, her friends will drink or smoke or whatever, and she's
Really?
like,
in high school?
she doesn't.
Yeah.
And
She
so
graduated,
she
though.
goes
Yeah.
into like, like had to make them hold hands across the street. Like she
responsible.
goes,
Oh, she's the mom of the friend
yes,
group.
she has been
She's the
out.
mom.
She legit is. I was like, at home, you're the most carefree. Like you don't give a shit. You don't have to do anything. I was like, but when she is out, she was in Vegas with her 2 cousins and a friend
Vegas?
of theirs. Yes. They are all older than her. They sitting there with big ass Fat Tuesday cups, and she's like, stay together. Don't just run across the street.
That means least y'all
What are
raised
you
her right
doing?
though.
Like she is like, no, I'm here,
Not
like
me, child.
staying with them. Me either.
I might be a little bit like I feel like there are certain things I'm just not gonna do, but like turn my brain on. Nah.
She said, "Turn my brain on."
No. I'm trying to be. If I'm gonna be outside, I'm trying to be outside. Not
feel
in
that.
between. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying? We
yes.
outside.
She's like, look, we either go big or go home.
Yeah. Might as well.
I'm the same way. He be having to stop me from those. I'll be like, let's get tattoos. Like,
all right. Let's just calm the
Like
fuck down.
everybody relax.
Okay.
Everybody relax.
Motherfuckers still gotta go to work on Monday. I want it right here on my forehead. Calm the fuck
everybody
down.
got a forehead and like side face
Yeah,
tattoo
this is
now.
just the new shit right
Yeah.
now.
Ain't really my
Get a little
vibe.
temporary
I ain't
shit. Why
doing
you
no
doing the whole
tattoo.
thing?
I ain't doing no permanent tattoo
On my
on
face?
face. No.
No.
But I will like commit to getting some random like bubblegum machine tattoo.
Yeah.
When you put
it's
the
like
little water on it?
$25.
Yeah, they got these new ones. They got these new ones that last like
for
6 months or like
Yeah.
6
Really?
weeks. Yeah.
6 weeks.
I
Yeah.
don't
kinda
know.
fade over
I'd be
time.
scared that it wouldn't actually fade on me. That's my problem. Like I'd be the 1% that
But
don't
here's the
work.
thing, though, it's not going under the skin, so it has to fade.
Oh, touche. Touche.
That's how tattoos work. They go under the skin.
No,
Like,
that's
don't
why this
smart at
one,
me.
like I have one right here. Everybody's like, you just got that, baby. It's been 6 years. And it was on a whim. On a
Really?
whim. And it only took like 6 minutes because it's like right here on my shoulder.
Mhm.
But when he got to the L, because it says resilience, I was like,
Yeah,
jeez,
that's when your
Louise.
resilience was tested.
Yeah.
You took
I
an
was
L
like,
on the
I was like,
resilience.
ooh. And did. And did.
Oh my God. So wait a minute. I want to
Shout out to Calicia's in the house.
what's up?
Gang, gang.
Hey.
Her and her hubby came and picked me up from the Jet Life studio. Not studio, it's a store. And took me to get some chicken on where was it? In the Quarters. French
In
Quarters.
the quarter.
In the quarter.
How was
Yeah,
it?
Y'all
it was
in
good.
My,
That
in my
shit
city.
fire. Uncle, what was it?
It's
Willie's Shack? Willie's Chicken Shack? Had catfish too. That shit was good as hell.
Yes, Patreon.
You know, you could really go
here.
anywhere in New Orleans and get good food.
Yeah,
though.
you really
Ain't more
can.
love, real talk.
That's why
I
I
really
miss
want to go
home.
back there and just hang out for a couple days.
know
I'm
what?
always there on some work
I
shit.
want to go
Let's plan it.
ruin my stomach again.
Let's plan it because I want to go home anyways. I am homesick.
Oh shit. Yeah, you are.
Well,
from
no,
down
she's
there.
just using
Yeah.
us for a ride. As soon as we
Nah.
get done, she's gonna call her fucking daddy.
Right. Yo,
Daddy, come get me, daddy.
she's like, I don't
Ditch
know
him.
what y'all
gonna do.
gonna do.
Y'all ain't come down in
Y'all
my daddy
my
house.
real, y'all my real friends.
In my
you know?
daddy house. In my daddy
Yo.
house.
Listen, no, they was wild, man. They
Yo.
drinking and smoking, and then you finna be at my daddy house and hit popo. Like, come on, man. That was a setup.
See,
I was trying to save them. I'm trying to help
You know what?
you.
That's good.
That's facts.
That's what being at your daddy house should be like. 'Cause I'm still like comparing the two. Because I'm like, that's exactly what you can do at my daddy house.
Like if we
When
were
I was that
already
age.
there, it would have been one thing. But
Right.
pulling up and it's some random dudes he don't know, he gonna be like, girl,
Oh
you done
my
lost
God.
your mind.
So, jumping into what I wanted to talk about real quick,
Words,
y'all.
boy. Words. This motherfucker's words was like, everybody run. She was like,
You be trying to talk too fast
I
and
do.
you run over your words.
Oh, man.
I just slow down and get mine together.
All
No.
gas, no brakes. I'd be like, Rainbow 3486, live in a house on the apartment in the green pastures.
Yo, when he be doing his auditions, I be like, slow down.
She do be like, slow down.
Why you fighting the words? Like, just
You
slow
just gotta-
down.
I go in that
You
motherfucker
trying
just
to get-
throwing hands.
He be trying to get him out while he remember him. It's like,
No, that's
slow down.
that's
That-
real though.
yeah.
That's real. But like if I
Yeah.
don't get it out now, it's
That's
gone.
one of the things that
It's gone.
they're fighting for in this strike is for them to not send any sides longer than 5.5 pages and at least have 48 hours because they will send us a 5-page
You're not gonna give me
audition
a book.
and be like, this is due today at 6 p.m. I'll be like, suck
No,
my shaft.
no.
Damn.
Like,
Don't you put your mouth on that helmet. You
Do
just
you
get
do it
all
from the
skin.
side?
Yeah. Yeah, just like from the side, like it's a popsicle, but it's just dripping right here. Be like,
not the first.
that right there. I want you corner the cob this shaft. No head for you. No helmet. None of that. Just the corner of the cob shaft,
Not
baby.
the corner. Child.
Sick of this shit, man.
No, but that's wild
my
though. Like you're
God.
not finna give me a book. Either you like me or not. Like, you finna make a decision. Choose ye this day.
Listen, you
Why don't we
fucking
hang out with
heathen.
her more? Why
You
don't
wa-
Because Becca don't like us for real. We'll
No.
talk to her.
No.
And they say, oh, I'm coming to the...
Speak for yourself. Becca love me.
Oh,
Can't
ain't
do
that a
it.
bitch?
No, not y'all trying to play me.
I'll be like, Becca, come
like
on
y'all
out
for
to the
real.
Tuesday
In
night.
real life.
We finna kick it on Tuesday. I'm going to be there. I'm going to pull up.
No.
Crickets.
I be tired.
Now that I get.
That be
That
hitting
I
me
get,
out
I
of
get,
nowhere.
I
I've
get.
been like,
I
that's
be
why I'm like,
walking
I don't know
in
what's going on.
upset that I'm still awake until like the
No.
vibe hit me. I be like, I don't want to be here. Oh wait, who's
It's like you're
DJing?
perpetually tired all the time. It's
Who
like,
that-
That's part of your 30s.
and
So your
that's what I'm
body's
not ready
prepared. No,
for.
no. Listen. But here's the thing, though. You're going to get so comfortable in saying no, I got to stay at home and take a nap. That's going to become part of your vocabulary. That sentence right now, I got to stay home and take a nap.
I gotta take a nap.
Yeah. Or
Now,
I got
you
to
gonna
take a
be
nap
like-
before we do this.
Yeah.
Now
Yes,
that
you're
be
like-
the part that messed me up.
Yes.
Because I'm good for a nap, but like sometimes I think I could do more than what I can, and my body be like, "Girl, let's
No.
not."
Bless your heart.
Yeah,
You'll
very
find
much.
out that you would just crash like a toddler.
No, and it happens, and then
You'll
I'll be like,
just
"Dang, I don't." My
Sit
bad.
down and wake up and be like, I didn't even. How long I've been sitting here? Was
You-
I asleep?
what
I think
day
I
is
was
it?
asleep.
What day is it? Very
It
much.
happens.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. That means your body saying, hey, we needed to chill for a little bit.
Yeah,
You was
that's
doing a
real.
lot. Right? You was doing a lot. So let's just go ahead and lay this thing on down.
Don't lay it down. Go lay down.
So, your
Creed.
Becca, your
She's such an old lady and young girl at the same time.
Yes,
You
she
the
talking
perfect
about
man.
she ain't ready to grow. She ain't ready to grow up,
Roll
but
it
you
down.
act like an old ass
I
woman.
child.
really feel like that's just growing up in church because I
Yes.
am somebody's praying grandmother.
Yes,
I am. And somebody be like, "Can you pray for me?" I really will do it. I'll do it. But also, you ask me for advice. Now I don't know, man. You know, that's on you.
If she gonna be like, baby, don't give me the
No,
line. to you."
okay, because it will be a lie. I can tell you what I did,
So,
but also I'm the drama.
oh my
But
God.
also, I'm the drama.
Speaking of daddy stuff, I'm happy it came up because this video that was posted of an altercation between a father and son came up. And I want y'all opinion on it. So it's an argument between a father and son about the son who's maybe about 15, 16, so big boy. He wanted to lay in the bed with his parents and watch a movie.
Oh,
And the dad told him, no, you too big for that.
how tall was he? Because sometimes I feel like there are height restrictions for certain things. Like after a certain point, be like, now you know you too tall for that. But also, I be wanting to, sit up there with my parents too. Like I be wanting to sit with my mama. I saw it a couple months ago, and I was like, I just want to sit here, and you
Right.
know, all your cares go away.
Yes.
I think there's also a unspoken rule about how intimate you can get with your male child at a certain age. Like how close you can be, how much they can lay on you, because the kid will come and lay on her. Mind you, she's the tallest person in the house. Too.
It's
She
very
changes the lights on the lamppost. She's tall, right? And she would just come and lay on Farron, just lay on her.
tall.
She'll
Oh.
mess with me, put her feet on me, and we sitting on the couch too long. She'll lean on me. She knows I'm short, so she can't do this for too long because it'll hurt her neck.
neck.
But she tries.
The thought is there.
Yeah,
Yes.
the
It's-
intention there. But as a big ass boy, they just don't get the same luxuries.
Yes.
We're not extended the same luxury, and it sucks because if it hadn't already, that's definitely where some of those insecurities and those not expressing the feelings and not being as transparent comes from, because we can't even do it.
Yeah.
So
You know what's
So-
crazy? I saw this TikTok. This lady was talking about how she started to hug her kids more, and she won't let go until the kids let go. And like really realized, she was like, dang, maybe I was like shortchanging my kids on like, we all need touch. We all need intimacy. So I think that sometimes we just feel like, oh, you too big. We don't want to be bothered. But we need to be near people. And the older you get, it's a lot harder to still get physical touch, and it's not, that doesn't have to be necessarily your top love language, but
Yeah.
Right.
we need that as humans. So, daddy was wrong. Give that boy a hug.
Yeah. So another layer to the conversation was that the son was like, I could do this last year. What's the difference between last year and this year?
Mm.
So and the dad was like, yo, you're too big for that.
Mhm.
But the kid still did not understand because the dad was not saying any more than, son, you're too big for that. Like, he wasn't taking it any further. You being a dad, what else do you think was lying
He didn't
between the
want his,
lines?
he didn't want his mustache son dick getting hard in the bed.
I don't know how.
It's a male thing. Like, hey, there's too many dicks in this bed. Son or not. Once that blood start working in there, you bring your bean bag in here.
Not the
And you
blood
watch a
working.
movie at the edge of the bed with me and your mama.
Oh my God.
Okay? Because I might lay under this cover. Your mama might give me a hand job doing the action scenes. You can't be in this
What movie
bed.
are y'all watching? What is
Anytime you watch an
this?
action movie, when the sound goes up, when the action is happening.
Did-
So you can get off of anything under there.
You can't Netflix and chill without the child.
Hey, listen. How did y'all get here?
During
You're
the-
welcome.
during the
Hello.
Little
But then, even in that, you know,
Explosion.
you know how I
Explosion.
operate. It's like, oh no, we want some just us time.
Oh, now that's
And so I feel like that can be communicated. Was that what wasn't said?
because he
in that?
could have
Or-
said that, like,
like,
nah, child, I ain't trying to be bothered right now. It's me and your mama.
Right.
Go
This,
and lay
like,
down.
this is just us time. Then you address that, you squash it. But if you're basically making it the kid's fault while the kid can't be in the bed, that part I didn't get. And I'm like, what are you not telling him?
He just ain't ready to have that conversation with him. Like, he looks at him more than likely like a man at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And he's probably getting frustrated at the idea that the kid doesn't recognize that too.
because he's
Right.
still a
He's
kid.
a kid.
I hear
And
that.
that be the
I hear
problem.
that. I hear that. But this is the same way that I look at previously. I looked at the kid like, yo, you ain't up to speed on the independence tip, right?
Mm.
But because I was looking at it from the way I was raised, she ain't gotta be that way. I was raised horribly. I was fucked up out here. But it made
for
me
my life.
hyper independent. And so I'm comparing where I was at 16, 17 to where she is at 16. I'm like, oh, you slacking. You
And
need to
really, she
catch up.
might just be right on the mark for.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. For a normal life
Yeah,
at that age.
But if you think about it, you rarely meet kids who get to be kids.
Right.
So
and I
it's
think
like,
I want
what?
kids to like be kids, like relax, like relax.
I
Like,
want kids to go outside and play.
no, for real.
These kids don't know how to make friends. They have no endurance or stamina. They can't play tag. Maybe freeze tag because they can hold their breath while
Maybe.
they're frozen. But these kids don't know how to ride bikes.
I
Don't know how to
I used to
rollerblade.
love
I
riding
used
my
to.
bike.
Going outside was a joy.
That was
But
like
also, there
a
was less
mission
global
for me
warming.
when I was little.
It'd be hot.
And here's the
It
thing,
do
though.
be hot.
It do
And
be
my
hot.
baby get pissed when she gotta be outside when it's hot. Even to this
It gets
day.
hot, but if you're outside, like outside is your thing, you get
That is
accustomed to it. It's the
true.
same way people in the South are used to a higher level of humidity and heat versus like
Slow down. Take your time, baby.
slow down, moving too fast. I don't know that song. Anyway,
It was a group though.
Don't help him.
if they were outside more, they would get used to it. But these kids do not go outside.
They don't.
But
They
also
be
think
running up
about
the
how
AC.
much you were outside as a kid, and right now, somebody wants you to sit outside. You would hate them.
I ain't got no time to sit outside.
I mean, I got a nice pool.
I got
No,
shit to get
that's-
done.
standard.
No, but I'm outside. When I'm outside, I'm going to work. I don't have a lot of time to just sit outside.
outside.
But
Okay,
I'm
but if you
saying,
had
even
time
when
to
you
sit
do,
outside.
you don't want to sit outside. Outside is not everybody's jam, whether it's hot or not. You don't even like it.
The
You
point I
liked
was
it when
making
you
is
were a
th-
kid.
they don't make
I like
friends to
outside.
be outside.
That's true.
I ain't saying they don't just be outside, just like looking at leaves flow by. I'm saying
Like, go
They go,
hang.
yeah, they would never know anybody that's in the neighborhood because they never go outside.
What happens to sitting on the little green box, running and talking? You ain't gonna
Yeah.
sit on the little electrical thing. We used to be able to
Oh, that
talking
electrical thing.
mess.
Yeah.
Oh,
Talking mess outside. I ain't doing nothing. We wasn't necessarily
Yeah.
running around by the time I was in high school, but we outside.
Still going outside. Was still going
Joseph,
outside.
You know what I mean? Just,
These kids, most they do is walk to In and Out
ugh.
and then stand in line, but they don't really just be outside like that
I
no
do
more.
not like In and Out.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a Cali thing because maybe in the Midwest and the South they still be. I feel like Atlanta they might still be outside riding bikes and shit like that.
Maybe.
But out here,
Out here now,
It's-
they just gonna run up your
Huffy is
AC.
about
Yeah.
to close the doors Huffy, Swin, all of them.
They
niggas about
don't
to-
just play outside. No,
They don't.
Play has been changed and redefined and all the things. Because think about hell, it started with our generation.
Y'all
All
messed
the
it up.
video games, computer games, and shit. Like all of it led to
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
being
Even
though
inside
we
playing.
had-
Most of the kids friends. I won't say most, but a
Do
good
kids still
chunk
hang
of
out at
her
the mall?
friends.
Sometimes.
Sometimes we see some
not
groups
really,
up
huh?
there, but it's usually like the Euphoria chicks type vibe
sit with us.
that you see there.
Oh,
Not
please.
even the You Can't Sit With Us, not the Mean Girls
They be
type.
that too, though.
Yeah, but the just the ones who are like super into makeup and things.
Oh, okay.
Those
They there
types
to
of,
spend money.
they still in the
Are
mall,
still.
but they there.
Or still, they be
They still.
kleptos.
They
Yeah, they
there
be kleptos.
for the next hot girl
Right.
outfit and all the things. So
when
yeah,
we were
those,
coming up playing video games, though, we had limits on it.
That is true.
Like, especially during the week.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
play that game after you get your homework done, and after you do your housework, and you play the game for 2 hours or an
'Cause
hour and a half.
you still gotta
'Cause
be in
still
bed.
You just gotta have lunch. I mean dinner. You still gotta be in bed at this time.
Yep.
These kids have no time limit. They will literally play that game from sundown to sunup.
But
they're
I feel like that's
designed
the
like
parents
that.
though too, like, because I feel like a lot of parents, like, be a teacher. And when I tell you these parents be trying to be besties, they don't want to tell their kids nothing. Then the kids don't want to listen to nothing. And it's like, you're frustrated that you got to go to school and follow rules and make decisions. But it's like, you can't just sit up and play the game all day.
Right.
Even though you can make a career out of that, you still got deadlines. You still got things you got to do. So if you don't want to tell your child no, of course they ain't never going to go outside or talk to no friends or do whatever. Parents
And
don't want parents.
everybody
True.
doesn't make it playing video games successfully.
And
I mean, everybody can sign up for Twitch, but everybody ain't making a lot of money off it.
Right.
It's just like the NBA is a small percentage that are really making big money off of it. But
But that comes with honest conversations as the parents. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, that's how that thing happened. Was it with BS High? With that man when he stole all that money from them kids for the football thing. You know what I mean?
No.
yeah, the
And then
HBO
it was like,
deal.
man, I'm trying to go to the NFL. And when I sat there and I watched it, I did feel bad for them kids. But I was thinking to myself, why your mama ain't tell you wasn't gonna make it to the league? They wasn't gonna make it. They had no hope to make it. You know what I'm saying? Then they got caught up. Now
Wait,
you got
what
PPP
was
loans.
It's on HBO.
It's
I'll
on
show you.
HBO. No,
it's a
it's
documentary
wild.
about this
That
guy
man-
who made
Oh,
up a
BS
school.
High.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
he made
I
up the school.
saw that,
Bishop
but I
Sycamore.
didn't know. Right, I didn't.
They
I
shoulda
didn't
known
know
that was
it
wrong.
was based on something that actually happened.
No, it really happened. And
Oh,
he took them
shit.
kids' money.
Yeah, he did.
Got PPP loans in them kids' names. They like, you got like $300,000 in a PPP loan. That boy said, huh? You
Really?
mean what? And he laughed about it. But that's what
He
I'm
did.
saying.
He was
Like,
what I did wasn't illegal,
Yeah.
or I'd be in jail.
no, that man
Nigga,
was
you just
unhinged.
ain't there yet.
No,
Like,
no, but he was laughing about it.
Yeah, he was.
But the problem is now some of the kids, like, they really ain't come from no good homes. But some of the mamas signed them up and I'm like, your son wasn't gonna make it. He ain't tall enough to be in the league. He had 30 seconds of playtime and 4 years in high school. You thought he was finna make it to the league?
If you need
Listen.
to know whether or not your child is worthy for professional sports, have them
Listen.
evaluated.
Listen, you is smart, you is kind, but you not going to the league, baby. It ain't happening.
She's
It ain't,
like,
nigga.
she's like, I can look at you like in Mulan, the matchmaker. Like,
Yeah.
I can just look at you. Let me bathe you. And let's have some tea. Let me talk to you real quick. Baby, you ain't gonna make it. Get your
But
ass
have that
on up.
conversation early. I knew I was gonna make it in track and field. Like, I mean, I probably could have followed through. But by the time I got to my sophomore year, I was like, girl, I'm not running for the rest of my life. Let me tell you
You
that.
sound like me. I lasted
ain't
a little
running.
longer, but yeah, my
No.
senior year, I was like, I don't
don't.
want to keep doing this. I don't.
And ain't no money in it. Not no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no money. And my ex ran track and field professionally. But that's why ain't too. If you see it. Ain't no
At
shame.
one point, he was like, what? I ain't got no hair right here?
Yeah.
What you mean?
I don't know what I'm doing about. Like, I don't want to be 34 trying to figure it out. Like, dang, I thought I was going. What else? What else? What else? You know what I'm saying? That and the problem is the parents don't be having that real conversation. Okay, if you don't make it to the league, what else
What
are
else?
we good at?
Mhm.
But you don't want to have. No, my baby go. Yo, baby, not on. Dang it.
You
Not
should start
again.
on matchmaker evaluation.
I do. No, because I have a
Company,
lot
like-
of friends, even from high school, and they like, yeah, man, I'm still trying to make it to. You're not finna, the Saints not finna sign you. Charge don't want you. Texas got a horrible season. They still ain't gonna sign. Just hang it up.
Okay, just real quick before we get out of here to get started on the next app. Real quick. With that being said, how do you feel? Did you hear about the what was his name? Olympic basketball dude who had what he had to say about national NBA.
The world champions.
And the world champions, like champions of what? The country,
like not the 50 states, baby. No, but low key, he had a point. Like, I mean, was it a little shady?
Yeah, absolutely,
absolutely.
But can you talk your shit with your world champion?
Absolutely. But like also like on the flip side, like all the NBA players, man. But half of the ones who was talking, did you play for the U.S. team? Did you play on the Olympic team? You know what I'm saying? Then you could say you a world champion. Yeah. Now say, oh well, we got international players in the league. Does it make it an international league? Are we playing? Who is there a Canadian basketball team?
Are there more international players than the United States players? No. Then it's not an international sport.
It's not.
He wasn't wrong.
He wasn't wrong.
He just popped his shit. They're not used to people popping shit that really aren't in flashy sports. If you had been a football player or something like that, it wouldn't have been as crazy. But because it's like I feel like people don't really recognize the skill and talent it takes to get to the Olympics.
No, absolutely.
Like the training.
And they don't get paid for that.
Bruh.
Yeah.
You might get lucky if you get like a sponsorship.
Yeah, but
that's real commitment.
You don't make money doing it.
I'll be like, suck my shaft. I'm not committing
world champ.
this shit for 4 years and then I might not even take home the goal. Hey, I'm out this bitch. I'm selling drugs.
And you lose like so I won't even say I wouldn't say you lose it because you still get to compete just on a much smaller scale in the 4 years in between. But you got to be so careful,
man,
with doing that and with your body and with your life so that you can make it to the net. I mean, to the international level.
If I'm an Olympian. It don't matter if I even get on the stage. You're not finna tell me I'm not a world champ. You're not finna tell me I'm not a world champ. Like, that's how I feel about, like, you know, I mean, it's not the same, but that's how it was for debate. Like, I won 4 international championships. I'm gonna pop my shit real quick.
Hey. Let's go, Bex.
4 at the International Forensic Association. And, like, that means you got to beat out a lot of people. Every school isn't qualified to compete in IFA. And so it might not be, well, there were 1,000 schools there. 1,000 schools couldn't make it. But I did.
Hello.
Hey.
Pop your shit, Bex.
Everybody. Let him know.
Let him know. So I ain't mad. Like he earned that. He could say that. Now NBA. Now y'all want to create, some other teams in other countries, like Paraguay if they got a basketball team. I like to see it.
Like, I mean, do what you can.
Do what you can.
But
right now y'all just national champions. Amen. That's it.
Was he a basketball player or was he a track?
I think he was track.
Was
he track?
But somebody asked him a question. He was like, "There ain't no world champ."
You know what gets to me is like these players, like the NBA.
That's what he did.
Yeah. It was like the world champion. World champions of what? World champions of what?
Listen, he was asking the right questions.
The United States. Don't get me wrong. I love the United States at times.
Only patriotic when it's time for the Olympics. The Olympics and pageants is when I'm like, I'm an American. I'm proud to be an American. Other than that, nah, girl, I don't care.
I want to talk about that on the next episode too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for being here with us and talking about all the things.
All the things.
And you don't even realize it, but you just got yourself invited to There's More to Sex.
Hello.
But let the people know where to find you.
Yes, I am on all social media at Rebecca Ariane, ARIANNE. On Instagram, the Tickety Talk. That's not my Twitter thing. Y'all can't find my Twitter. Or X, whatever it is.
Right?
It sounds
everybody
real
still
weird.
calls it Twitter.
They are.
That's really
strange. He's finna charge us. He said he's finna charge everybody for Twitter.
He ain't finna charge me nothing.
Say finna charge y'all.
Happy I was never on there. Everybody.
They finna charge y'all.
They finna charge me nothing.
He gonna charge y'all for that little app, child.
I I ain't paying for nothing. I ain't paying for nothing.
I feel you on that one because I really
do
used
you
to
still have your blue check? Do you pay for it?
No, I don't pay for my blue.
Oh, the people who already had it.
No, I already had mine, but I wasn't. He took it.
So they took it. Oh, he took it from the people who wouldn't pay.
He took a lot of people.
Oh, I wasn't following it. It popped up on mine like get the added benefits, and I was like, nah, I don't want it that bad.
Paying for people arguing about $200 dates?
Man,
No.
fuck all
No.
that. I can keep all that goofy shit, and I ain't paying for none of that stupid shit. And when he start charging for it, I just go back to the actual porn sites.
What?
Because I really only 60% of my time on Twitter is porn.
What kind of people do you follow?
I hear that so often.
Like the
about
algorithm.
just finding just.
It be wild on Twitter though. It be wild on Twitter though.
It's
the Wild Wild West.
It is.
It's the Wild Wild West.
It is.
My burner page for porn is literally just curated for porn. If I open it right now, I launch it right now. Every video.
You don't have automatic
macaroni.
sound on.
Thank you for joining us, Patreon.
I'm judging some of these people on the Patreon.
In the studio. Thank you for being in here with us. And this has been another episode of Words of the Story.
Macaroni.
See you next week. Just cut his mic.
No.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you next time.
You suck.